Hey, it's Jason from Bohemia Bees, and we're here in the honey processing room. This is our newly refinished room, and we'll hopefully do a tour on one of our future videos once we have all of our equipment set up. But we've done a lot of work here in the apiary to upgrade our operations. We've grown our hive a lot this year, and we're also growing our operations within the honey processing room. So with that growth, we've got a couple new pieces of equipment that we want to review. We did a lot of research on the different types of equipment that are in the beekeeping industry that are for sale, to support the honey processing industry more from a sideliner perspective. When we started this hobby several years ago, naturally we were a hobbyist, much like many of you that are watching this video, and we've grown pretty fast. We manage over 50 colonies here on the eastern shore of Maryland, and we definitely have room to continue to grow. So with that, we decided to upgrade the equipment we were using to actually use and get some more efficient equipment that can last us a little bit longer as we kind of continue to keep growing our apiary and our beekeeping business here on the eastern shore of Maryland. So one of the things that we did was started researching equipment, and we decided to go with Maxant Industries. Maxant is a US-based company. They are a company that prides themselves on quality. They tend to be a little more on the pricier side, but the quality matches the price. We found that most of the pieces of equipment that they make last a very long time. People are very happy with them. We see a lot of good reviews online. If you contact Maxant now, or you try to get a piece of their equipment, they may be a little bit backlogged. We recognize that, but we were lucky to get our hands on the equipment that we needed, and definitely were able to kind of outfit our operations. We're going to go over a series of videos. This will be the first of a few videos, or will be one of 3 videos in whatever order we present them. But the video we're doing today is over an extractor. This is one of the core pieces of machinery that a beekeeper typically uses when they extract honey. And we'll do other videos on extraction of honey and harvesting of honey and the process and how that works. But this is purely on the equipment and the review of the product, the equipment, based on our opinion and our research. We're going to be doing on the extractor. We have a couple other pieces of equipment that we'll put some links in the description below. So if you're looking to try to get more information on other pieces of equipment we do reviews on, we actually have a capping tank that we got from Maxant as well as a bottling tank. So we're going to do reviews on both of those equipment in addition to this extractor. This is a radial extractor. It's an electric extractor, which means that there's no hand crank. It does all the work for you. It is a 20 frame extractor. You can fit up to 12 frames deeps, or 12 deeps, or 20 mediums. As you can see, the way it typically works is that if you have a medium frame, once you uncap the frame, if this is your medium frame, you're going to slide that into the extractor with the top bar facing out. And the reason for that, a lot of people don't realize why you would do that, and why I like radial extractors compared to some of the hand cranked and the other style extractors, is that you don't have to do a lot of flipping of the frames. Most honeycombs that bees, when they build honeycomb, they build it out at an angle, and they build it such that the honey will drain to the back of the comb. So when you cut the cappings off of the frame, you're going to be able to set that frame down in your extractor with the top bar facing against the outside wall. Then when you turn your extractor on, you'll be able to allow that extractor to spin, and that extractor will take the honey and spin it out on the wall. So essentially it's coming out of your frames and spinning it out on the wall. You always want to start your extractor with the crank turned down, and then increase the speed as you go, and allowing it to actually extract all the honey out. Now I just put an empty frame in here to show you how it works. You would then load this up with your frames, equally balancing them in here as best as possible, It has lids on both sides, but you would want to close those lids off to keep the honey from splashing out and all over the place. And then you would allow that to run for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how many frames you have in here that you're extracting, to allow that honey to spill out on the walls and run down the walls to the bottom. Once you've felt that you've extracted enough, within 5 to 10 minutes, you can turn it off. Always remember to uncrank as a force of habit where it's loose. Okay? It'll continue to drain down, but then you can open your honey gate on the bottom. The honey gate will drain into a bucket and a strainer, depending on how you set it up. That will then allow you to capture that honey that you've extracted and continue on the extraction process or the honey bottling process as you see fit. I really like this piece of equipment. It's solid, it's heavy. As you can see, it has good stable legs to hold to the floor. It's a heavy piece so that it won't rock or shake as it goes through. When you have several frames in here, it might give a little bit of a jostling. And if you feel like that you are need to mount it, you can. It has mounts that you can drill and mount them to the floor. But again, it's a good solid piece of equipment. The motor that's on this is a Dayton motor. It's a belt drive motor, and it's a 1/3 horsepower, and it runs a 115 volt power. So you can plug it into your standard outlet and run your extractor and get the honey out of your frames that you're extracting, and then continue on your extraction process. Again, good durable piece of equipment, very useful in the apiary. If you're managing less than 10 hives, you can get a cheaper piece of equipment, maybe a crank extractor, and not spend the money. If you're going more than 10 hives or 50 to 100 hives, and you're not at that commercial level yet, you can definitely get away with using this 1400 series from Maxant. They do a really good quality build and really satisfy that need to help get all of that extraction out of that honey and allow you to really maximize your yield from your honey harvest. So appreciate everyone watching. We're going to continue to do these reviews on this product. We're going to also have videos when we do our harvest so you can watch them in action, but this is just a purely review on the quality of the product to show you what we have and add it to our apiary as we continue to expand our operations here at the Bohemia Apiary on the eastern shore of Maryland. So thanks for watching. Please check out the other videos that we have on our YouTube channel, our other social media pages. We'll continue to share information as we do it and do reviews on the other products. So check the links below in our description. Check out our store online. We have lots of cool merchandise, whether it be hats, shirts, and other cool things that you can buy. You can get honey online. We do have some honey for sale on there. We also have our hot pepper honey, which we have locally grown hot pepper, ghost peppers that we've infused with our honey. So if you like that, a lot of people rave about it, so check that out. But you can go to our store at bohemiabees.com and check out all our merchandise, order it online, and we'll ship it out to you. We are not yet a vendor for Maxant. We hope to be. We purchased this piece of equipment as well as all the other pieces of equipment. So this is an unbiased review of the equipment. This was not given to me for free or anything. So this is really my opinion based on my research. We did purchase this. So definitely use that at your discretion when you're doing your research on purchasing a piece of equipment and what you need it for your honey processing. But definitely appreciate you watching, and continue to check back as we do other videos on other pieces of equipment we've added to our honey processing line here at the Bohemia Apiary, where remember, beekeeping is definitely more than a hobby. It's an obsession. Thanks for watching.